How sweet 16 it is.
Oh, yeah.
And Marquette is aiming to go one round closer to the national championship. What is it? 27 wins down, 4 to go.
Yup. I am Anthony.
I am Jay. I'm daddy to this kid right here. I'm a Marquette alum.
I'm a Marquette fan.
We originally from Milwaukee, but we're sitting in the Sorgi Stories studios here in Philadelphia.
Yes, we are.
As we are going to be your second screen. We're honored that you're joining us. Big time honored you're joining us to be your second screen piece of discussion and fun, sort of like a Manning cast a little bit in some ways.
Yeah.
To this national championship regional semifinal battle between the number 2 seeded Marquette Golden Eagles and the number 11 seed North Carolina State Wolfpack.
Yeah, Marquette playing at this point. I mean, I don't think they're Cinderella, but the Cinderella of the tournament. A great team at NC State. They've won 7 straight, 5 in the ACC tourney, and 2 so far in the NCAA tourney, beating 2 pretty good teams. You would say. I mean,
True.
I'd say so. In first Texas Tech,
Mm-hmm.
and then beating who we thought could be the Cinderella, Oakland. Some lockdown defensive Jack Golke in that one from Casey Morsell. We'll talk about him later, as well as the entire NC State squad. But this should be an interesting game for these two teams.
Extremely interesting. Now, I'll take the thought that, yes, NC State is still a Cinderella. 1, they're at 11 seed.
Yeah.
2, they had to win 5 in a row
Yeah.
in the ACC tournament just to get to the tournament. So to me, any win in the tournament for them is gravy.
Oh, yeah.
And they have earned their spot in this round. And by the way, this is a 50-year score that Marquette has to settle with NC State after the Wolfpack and one of the greatest teams in college basketball history beat Marquette. I believe it was 76-62 or something like that in the 1974 NCAA championship game in Greensboro, North Carolina. So that was a bit of a home game for NC State.
At Greensboro Coliseum?
Yep.
When it was still somewhat relevant?
Yep. Why isn't it relevant now?
I mean, they don't host second weekend games there. They only host first round. They don't host the ACC tournament.
Okay.
It's in DC now.
True.
But yeah, so I think Marquette's going to be in white today.
The fashion description.
Sorry, just had to get into that very quickly. Marquette is the technical home team.
Mm-hmm.
So they're either going to be in white or baby blue. Shaka Smart rolling with the navy blue polo and khaki look today.
They could wear gold in this game too, by the way.
They could. I mean, it wouldn't shock me if they did. All of their warm-up stuff was navy blue, so you couldn't really tell very well. But yeah, so I think about 10 or so minutes to tip.
I saw an 8-minute countdown, about 2 minutes.
Okay, so 6 minutes to go. As Luke Games is in the chat saying, hello, good to see you.
And who's our original commenter?
From 9:36 p.m. last night. Some NC State fans saying, let's go NC State.
That's
no,
okay.
We are.
That's okay. We are.
Marquette.
Amen.
But yeah, so
now we're recovering too from a very busy day. For me, very busy day at work. For you, very busy day of baseball.
Yeah, Brewers got the win 3-1. Pat Murphy getting his first win as the Brewers skipper. Jackson Churio getting his first big league hit. And an RBI from him.
You want to see how much this kid loves the Milwaukee Brewers? Check out our content on our channel. A lot of the vlogs that we did years ago that we're still hoping to do a few more this year if Daddy ever has time to edit.
Yeah.
Because I got a whole bunch of stuff in the bank ready to pull out when editing time becomes free.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, we are on the march to get to all 30 Major League stadiums to see the Milwaukee Brewers. But now that we live in Philadelphia, we're also fans of the Phillies.
Yup.
That wasn't too good today.
No, 9-3 loss to the Braves. Tough out there. But from Green Bay, home of the greatest team in all the lands of football, and of indoor football, and of not Horizon League basketball, I guess. I was just trying to think of any other sports in Green Bay. Happy Hodag says greetings from Green Bay.
And the Green Bay Gamblers hockey team.
Yes, that's who I was missing. I was trying to think. I'm like, who am I missing here?
Absolutely.
Or Northwoods League, the Booyah.
True. A name I absolutely love.
Yes.
And for those of you who don't know, it has nothing to do with Stuart Scott and his yellow Booyah. It actually is a Northeast Wisconsin delicacy.
Speaking of SportsCenter, though, Green Bay native John Anderson retiring this May.
Oh, my gosh.
Great career for him.
Oh, my gosh, there.
Yeah.
In true Wisconsinese. I mean, he was the John the Baptist of the state of Wisconsin on SportsCenter for decades.
Yeah.
Decades. I mean, he would always be like, he's from Wisconsin. I'm from Wisconsin. Like he would do a Dwayne Wade highlight. And he was from Chicago.
News. They're the Rockers now. No Booyah. They're the Rockers. Why the Rockers? That's what I don't get. The Rockers? Okay, let's move on to the match. There's a basketball game to be played tonight.
Not the strongest hat game for the NC State band. And not a highly populated band either.
No, there's the Marquette
band in the navy blue.
Yup, as always, wearing their navy blue polo shirts. Bring
the game.
Yeah, and as we get ready for tip, how about we take a look at today's starting lineups?
Sure.
Talk a little bit about the players in today's matchup as we flip to where is it? There, and bring in the graphic. Because I was bored this week. Had a lot of time. Went ahead and made this graphic. So, for Marquette, it's the usual 5 we always talk about. And these are also expected starting lineups.
Mm-hmm.
The starting lineups that's been all tournament and beforehand. Starting with Tyler Kolek, the nation's leader in assists. The best point guard in college basketball. You don't have a good debate if you disagree. Cam Jones, Marquette's leading scorer.
He's a little biased.
I mean, no other player is averaging 15 and 8 except for college basketball.
I agree with you, but he is a little biased.
Yeah, that's true. Cam Jones, what a tournament he's had thus far. Been an absolute beast. Stevie Mitchell, stat line, it's not great, but he is relentless on the defensive end. Got to love him. David Joplin, the hometown kid, he is an absolute bucket from the corner. Shooting threes left and right.
The bucket from Brookfield.
Yes. And Oso Iguodaro, the big man. What a beast he is. And for NC State, Michael O'Connell, you heard the coach, Kevin Keats, talking about him earlier, or yesterday, actually, in the presser. He has been a huge help to this team. DJ Horn, he's their leading scorer with 16.7 points per game. Him and Cam Jones, it's going to be an interesting back and forth matchup at the shooting guard position. Casey Morsell, going to be interesting to see who he guards. Guarded Golke, locked him up. Some questionable no calls there. Should have called some more fouls on him, in my opinion. Mohamed Diarra from France, who shout out to him for fasting for Ramadan while playing in the NCAA tournament. Major credit to him. And America's big man, DJ Burns, out of Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Nice.
The transfer from Winthrop. Guess what? He was, you might not believe this, but he was 6'8" in 8th grade and got an offer from Winthrop at 8th grade.
Woo! Wow.
Yeah.
That's early scouting.
Yes. And he went to Winthrop, then transferred to NC State.
With the Dallas theme. As they show the skyline.
Yes.
That should replace the March Madness theme, at least for this specific game.
Okay.
Just for this game.
Okay, that's fair. As we see Ian Eagle, Grant Hill, and Bill Raftery. If you saw Tracy Wolfson's Instagram story the other day, Ian Eagle singing, not so phenomenally, singing One Shining Moment.
Yes. He might do better to sing the Dallas theme. And I think we finally found the answer. Bill Raftery shot JR. You have no clue what that means. That was from when I was a kid.
Okay.
I'm the old fart.
Okay. And, well, I guess the lineup's right. So
Yep.
that didn't
You
take
nailed it.
much. That did not take much. You see 4 graduate guys for NC State, as Luke talks about here. You like their odds up to this point, but Marquette is going to go back to the fundamentals here. That's I think what they're going to do. They're not going to get too complicated, but it's going to be pick and roll. It's going to be screens, inverted screens especially. It's going to be backdoor cuts. It's going to be just the fundamentals of basketball here.
Jackson Johnson. Jackson Johnson.
Roll. Tide roll. For
unlike what Bruce Pearl said.
Allegedly. Maybe
Yes.
he did say it. Who knows?
Right.
Um,
Or he said it to make the point that he wasn't going to
Yes.
say it, as you described.
or as Pat McAfee, or I was quoting Pat McAfee there. Allegedly, he did say it. But we see a lot more fans on the Marquette side than the NC State side as we tip. What's up, Jackson? Congrats to the Tide.
Yes.
Moving on to play
Big
Clemson.
Big win.
NC State's going to start with the ball here. Going to be interesting to see what they do to start this one off.
And Marquette is in white, by the way.
Boo.
Marquette playing his zone.
And they
converging on the basketball, and it goes Ed Burns.
Yep. So DJ Burns not getting points early, as now we see Marquette on the inbound.
That is going to be a very tough physical matchup for Marquette tonight.
Oh, between Burns and Iguodala?
Yes.
Yeah, and
it's going to be quickness for Iguodala if he's going to be able to win this one.
And we see...
Kolek.
Oh, I'll take... Oh, so good.
Fundamental basketball, make it looking nasty. I love it.
Yes, so...
Reverse layup.
Great start, 2-0. Marquette leads.
Oh, that is a sea of blue and gold on that side.
Oh, yeah.
Now, again, that you might have more of the fans of one of the late game teams on the other side, and they just haven't arrived yet. So that probably plays a part.
There was a little bit of red on that side.
Travel.
And NC State doing the cha-cha early.
Yes.
Look at that pass from Kolek to Iguodala. There's a reason that Kolek is the leader in assists for the whole country this year. By the way, Marquette, 19th in offensive and defensive efficiency coming into this one. Great on both ends of the floor. Going to be tough to stop tonight. Kolek.
Playing the dribble game, trying to do too much, and that time what he usually does so successfully didn't work.
Yeah, Diarra there getting the board. So NC State plays 2 big guys. Marquette really only plays 1. You'll see Bengal come in later. But Morcell here with it now.
Playing more man-to-man, and that time just a fall away Jay in the lane.
Yup. So 2-2 now. 18:25 to go. Stevie Mitchell, good way to get his balance back there. And
yeah, Oso is not like a spectacular driver either.
No.
They're all over Kolek.
Yeah, they're playing him tough here. And Kolek, though, gets it and one.
Oh, again, so often he looks off balance when he's shooting in the lane, when he's putting up these crazy layups in the lane. But he has such ability with body control to balance himself and make things work.
And great play by Osa there as well, just opening up a spot for him. And now Kolek at the line for the and one free throw. Got it. 5-2 Marquette leads, 18-12 to go.
Boom.
But yeah, so let's see.
It appears my Marquette alum friends are not fans of Dan Bonner. Because they're like, we finally get Raph. I can't stand Dan Bonner.
I don't like Stan Van Gundy more than I don't like.
Bonner's fine.
I don't mind Dan Bonner. I'm not a huge Van Gundy fan, but I don't have a problem with
Rebounds.
Stewie Mitchell out of Wilson High School in Reading, PA there. Oh, Joplin. He could have taken that 3 if he wanted to.
Yeah.
But
Mitchell's
Mitchell's
going
going
to 3
to
instead.
low 3-point percentage shows. Yeah, I was about to say, you don't want Mitchell shooting from 3 because
he was online that time, but he didn't have enough arc on it to get it there.
On the year, he's shooting 28%.
Not his best shot.
No, Morcell there now for 3 to respond. No good. Jop with the board.
Yeah, it's a sports crowd on the NC State side.
Yeah, Kolek.
NBA range. Nope.
He's going to go to the NBA, though.
True. He
Oh,
doesn't have to work on that range.
So we get Cam Jones for sure. Cam Jones might be first year starter. I think he has that potential. Got it. Burns getting in the action early. As I said earlier, America's big man there. Now it is Marquette ball. Jones, he wanted that three.
At least they've got ball movement and picks being set and all that stuff.
Yeah, beautiful play. Joplin, that's his spot, and he can't get
not
the
that
ball.
time. Yeah, Marquette shooting is cold. NC State shooting is ice bowl cold.
Yeah. So 5-4, Golden Eagles lead. By the way, we have the possession arrow to start this game.
Nice, we'll take that. And that's always because the team that doesn't win the tip gets the possession arrow.
Yeah, and that's a 3.
3-ball side pocket for NC State.
Yeah, we're seeing a much slower pace to start this one off than we saw last night between Bama.
Except for that layup by Kolak.
Great coast to coast there by Kolak layup. Took it down the floor and got a bucket. Chase Ross, the Dallas native, waiting to sub in.
There are 2 Texans on the squad.
Yes, and by the way, next stoppage of play is a media timeout, the under 16-minute one. Horn there, he gets in the action.
Easy mid-range shot.
And now Marquette moving quick. Had to slow down there, but Mitchell gets the call, and that will take us to a timeout. Will.
Uh-oh.
Marquette, I think,
gambling.
6.5-point favorites. It's not a terrible bet.
No. I mean, I probably would have picked NC State to cover. Not to win, but to cover.
Okay.
Because I think this is going to be a close game.
I think we win by 10.
I mean, I'd love it either way. Now, I'm not a gambler. I have not gambled on sports since I was probably in 5th grade and bet my godfather $1 on the Super Bowl. So I've never, at least gambling money. Gambling like a side bet, like I was once my college roommate's slave for a day when Dallas beat Green Bay in a game, which I was not fun. Was not fun at all. So who we got?
Coach's Magic sending everyone warm wishes for a meaningful Good Friday filled with peace and reflection and surrounded by loved ones. Same
that it
to
was
you,
today.
Coach's Magic.
Absolutely. Ditto. Absolutely.
Yes. And watching. Okay. Interesting.
Nice.
And every year on the Irish to beat Navy.
If
that
game's ever on the East Coast and we have the $50 gajillion to afford the tickets, that'd be a game.
Well, it's a home and home.
True.
So,
I mean, they never play in Annapolis.
Yeah.
Because the crowd's going to be too big, so they'll play in like
Dublin last year,
or they'll play in Baltimore, or Philly, or DC, or New York sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah. So, also, I think I have a lot more to talk about with Shaka Smart later, but I want to give credit as we're here on the commercial break to the NC State coach Kevin Keats in his 7th season at UNC Wilmington, 72-28. What a job he did there in a 137-93, a one-time NCAA tourney winner, a 3-time NCAA tournament appearance, 3 appearances, and 2-4, trying to make it 3-4 today.
Ain't gonna happen, but you're doing a dang good job there.
Yeah,
you genuinely are.
Yeah, shout out
credit
to Coach Keats there. As we are back now with the game, but we talking about Shaka Smart, a special landmark day for him today. We'll talk about that next break. Well, I did it too.
Yeah. I did it too today. No breakfast, no lunch. Dinner was shrimp Alfredo pasta.
Nice.
Homemade, which you probably would never touch.
No.
Oh.
And we're seeing, speaking of fasting, Mohamed Yara's Ramadan schedule, waking up at 5:30, fluids and IV, and breakfast at 6 a.m. And then from all day, and then
a minute after sunset, glucose gel, banana, and fluids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, CJ, in terms of loving the conference and rooting for the conference that you're in.
Yeah.
I see that, and that makes sense.
Go Big East, undefeated in the tourney so far.
Exactly.
Stevie Mitchell
Marquette's
at the
trying
line.
to keep this up.
And it is up, and it is no good. So he will go to the line for a second now, trying to make it a 9-8 game.
How many decks are there in that arena in Dallas? It's got to be at least 4.
2 club levels.
So I see.
For the second, it is good. Stevie Mitchell makes it a 9-8 game at American Airlines Center. Ben Gold subs in for the blue and gold as Mitchell heads out of the game. So for Marquette on the floor now, it's Kolek. It is Gold, Ross, Jones, and Iguodala.
And thank you, Jackson Johnson, for sending out the link on Threads.
Yes.
We just shared it.
And NC State with the ball now.
Oh, yeah. They're going all along the three-point line until they drive.
Oh, yeah. And Morcell there.
Credit where credit's due. That's a tough fadeaway jumper that he hit.
Yeah.
And they defended him well. He just made it.
Oh, yeah. So, Tyler Kolek here, and good pass to Cam Jones. 15 to go in the half.
And NC State playing man.
Jones 3. No good.
Yeah, Marquette shooting cold.
Yup. Oh, yeah, Clemson's beating Bama tomorrow. Sorry, Jackson, but Clemson's getting the dub.
Airball.
They're so
Or was
hot.
it deflected?
I don't know.
Back.
Horn for 3. Got it.
And he made up for his airball.
So it's now 14-8. I'm not too worried. It's early. It's very early in this game. If we get to like the under 8 timeout and it's still like this, then I'm worried.
Yes.
But 5.5 minutes in, I'm not stressing out over this game. Ooh, Kolek looking nasty.
He's begging for the foul, didn't get it.
Yeah. And now down to the other end for NC State. They won a 3, can't get it.
When Kolek was driving, he did a bit of an acting job. So I see why they didn't give it to him.
Thanasis Antetokounmpo, made a very interesting point. He doesn't see there to be, I think it was him who said this. He said that at this point, quote unquote, flopping is a skill. And it's not just flopping. It's drawing a foul and making it look like that way is a skill and not like just acting anymore.
Block shot, NC State gets the ball. It should not be a skill. It should not exist.
But in the NBA,
another 3.
Job, yeah. And timeout Marquette.
17-10. Or did they call they couldn't call a timeout first.
No, it's not. It wasn't a good shot. No, it is there. Now it is. I don't know what happened.
Oh, man. Oh.
Did they call foul on the shot?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Maybe Marquette just called time. No, there was foul on the shot.
Okay, Horn heads to the line now.
Yeah. Yeah, well, indeed, that there is a similarity to soccer and with flopping.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't exist.
Yep.
There should not be a way in basketball to just bump into someone and make it look like there's a shot when there's no shot.
Yeah.
I mean, the ref should have the discretion to be able to say, no, that's not a shot. You know it.
And
off the ball foul.
Okay. And CJ saying, happy Bama won yesterday. I was rooting for Bama, kind of. Like, I don't really have I wasn't super biased in that one.
Yeah, we have a North Carolina fan in the office where I work.
Okay.
And he was not happy today. He actually went back to Chapel Hill to take his son to a game.
Nice.
And they got to meet Phil Ford, one of the great players in Carolina history.
Wow. Joplin, that's a spot.
3.
Can't fall, though.
Oh.
Gold. Good attempt there. Good effort.
Yeah, it didn't tip the ball in.
18-10, 13-15 to go.
It's getting away from us. Plenty of time still, but
yup.
They have to change something about their game. They have to change something.
Is that Middlebrooks there? I think so. And he transferred from Clemson, gets a bucket.
We're getting doubled up here.
Okay, call timeout. Call time. No, they're not going to call timeout.
The 12's coming.
I'd call it before they can. I don't know. It's one of those.
There you go.
There we go.
All right.
It's just one of those where it's like they're still going to get one, maybe two more possessions. NC State will.
You got to conserve your timeouts.
Yeah.
If it's later in the game, I'd be more prone to do it. But you need to conserve your timeouts.
Now there's no point in calling one because Horn's going to hit the top of the Q3. No, he won't actually. But NC State fights for it. Marquette gets it.
Got it. Yeah.
Let's go, Chase.
Beautiful.
Chase Ross there.
Okay. Smart with the basketball. Don't try and do it yourself. Let your teammates help you. Don't run clear out plays like they're trying to run.
Yeah.
Stop with the clear outs. Screen and roll. Oh,
Jones gets it back.
All right. NBA range. Very frankly, he's just cold tonight.
Everyone's cold tonight.
Yeah.
We're not hitting threes.
Oh.
And now Middlebrooks has it. Great ball movement by the point guard O'Connell there. They get it to Morcell. No good. Next stoppage of play is a media timeout with 11:40 to go, 20-12.
But that was great ball movement that NC State's pulling off.
Yeah.
Yep. And there is
foul on NC State. DJ Horn there.
Or is that a foul on Marquette?
No,
because Kolek was complaining afterward.
Horn looked like he was in the face of Kolek.
I think Kolek was acting, and I think the refs just called him out when Kolek had a bit of a push off.
Oh, gotcha.
I could be wrong, but that's what I thought I saw.
We'll see. CJ, when did UNC cheat?
Details, please.
Yeah.
And 7 of you, thank you for joining us, by the way.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. 8? Or is it 6?
That's 8.
8, cool. Climbing.
But yeah, so as we head to the under 12 media timeout, I teased this at the last break, but
he has thoughts.
Yeah, on Shaka Smart, the head coach of the Marquette Golden Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Happy 3-year anniversary as head coach now.
Nice.
In his 3 years, he's done a lot. But before we get to what he's done at Marquette, let's take a look at his resume before being with the blue and gold. At VCU, he was the head coach from 2009 to 2014-15. Will Indy knows a thing or two about VCU, so Will, feel free to give comments.
Anthony Chimino
coming to us from Cleveland. What is up? Will, feel free to give comments on Chaka's time at VCU. An incredible record of 153-56. He won the CAA and A10 tournaments, went to the Final Four in his second year as head coach.
How can you read that?
I can. And 5 NCAA tournament appearances. Then he went to Texas, signed a 7-year, $21.7 million contract, record of 109-86, 3 NCAA tourney appearances, a Big 12 tournament win, and he left Texas for Marquette after that season.
Came prepared with the goods today.
Mm-hmm.
He came prepped with the goods.
Not his first year. Picked 9th in the preseason poll, finished 5th in the regular season, then lost to Creighton in the first round of the Big East tourney, lost to UNC in the first round of the NCAA tourney.
You can tell he hasn't had school for a week because we've been in Holy Week.
Nice. Then next year, what were the coaches thinking? Pick Marquette 9th in the preseason poll again.
Oops.
And they finished first.
Oops.
Won the first Big East tournament and first Big East regular season in school history. Number 2 seed in the tournament. Lost to Michigan State second round last year. Heartbreaking loss. And Shaka won AP Coach of the Year. And then, third year, as they're talking to Coach Smart, regular season, picked number 1 in the preseason poll. Opened the season with wins over Illinois, Kansas, Purdue, and Texas before losing to Wisconsin. Open conference play 2-3. That's not very good. Then went on an 8-game win streak before losing to UConn, as everyone does. Finished off the year pretty good, but lost Tyler Kolek at the end of the season. That hurt them. And now, heading into the Big East tournament, 3 seed, losing the final to UConn, and now they are here. He led Marquette to the first Sweet 16 this game since Buzz Williams was the head coach in 2013, as we are back in action.
You forgot one key point. He is the best coach in basketball history to look like a grammatical brother.
And Joplin
But
still
this
can't
is-
get it to fall.
Again,
And Will says Shaka won CBI in first year and carried the momentum. Yes.
by far, he's awesome.
So now Marquette trying to play some lockdown D. Relentless defense is the hope here.
In the meantime, we're waiting for the TBS games to start.
Yes, Gonzaga against Purdue on our
Heck
second
of a
screen.
movement and drop for NC State.
When they get into Ross, his electrifying play style, we haven't seen much of it tonight, but he can be incredible. Can it fall? Still no.
It's like he needs to take a break and like going back and like practice shooting threes or something.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, just get in a groove.
Mistake prone, NC State, Marquette ball.
That would be an interesting thing. I don't know if they even allow it. But I actually wouldn't mind it if they allowed there to be like a backstage warm-up court that players who aren't in action can just warm up.
No sport does that, though.
I don't see why they can't, though. I mean, they allow baseball players to like swing in the tunnel.
But no one does that outside of the home run derby.
No, they do. They do.
I don't know. I feel like no one talks about that.
I think just accepted that it happens.
Yeah. Oh, Mitchell.
Long distance three.
They're shooting the threes. They're getting close, but they're not going in the hoop.
Man.
UNC academic. Oh, well, yeah, that thing.
Okay.
But that's like 20 years ago.
And has there been NCAA repercussions on that? I think there has. So I
thought this was 20 years ago, but I could be wrong. Oh, so floater.
They cannot buy a shot. They're 0 for 8 from 3-point range, and he missed a floater in the lane.
But NC State's missing them too right now.
Right.
Okay,
Marquette. That's the only reason Marquette's in it.
All Marquette needs here is one bucket to open things up. It's all you need.
There you go. That's like the only kind of shot they've been making all game is the Kolek layup.
Yeah.
I mean, they need other things to open up. And it's like he can only carry so much on his back. But that's at least a start.
Yeah, that's the one. And now Marquette faithful on their feet.
That's the help.
Yeah.
NC State hasn't scored a point in almost 4 minutes. That's the only reason why they're in it. And, that just changed.
More Sal. I remember 2008. Yeah. So, yeah, that was almost 20 years ago. 16 years ago. Joplin, and he's not going to shoot it. Instead, gets it back to Kolek there.
I mean, when it comes to violations like that, like I think of the
Patriots.
Patriots.
Turnover. NC State brings it down to the other end.
1-on-3, though. But he made it.
Morsell gets it. And it is a
ugly
10-point game.
Ugly.
Next stoppage of play is immediate timeout.
I'll address that when we go to the break.
Yeah, and Joplin loses it but recovers.
Come on, help each other out. Get better shot selection. Oh, there's a go. Give and go.
Oh, no.
That's foul. I think with Carolina, I was bringing up the Patriots because they've never really apologized for what they've done wrong. They've never even really had any accountability for a lot of the sins they committed.
Yeah.
Which is why people still rightfully get on that organization and get on Belichick for it.
Even though he's not there anymore.
Right. I think when it comes to this Carolina situation.
And he misses it. Oh, so we get our worst free throw shooter on the team shooting 60% or so.
They knew to foul.
Yep.
I think with the case with Carolina, it's been so long. And I think the fact that they've been through the process of accountability. And are the people who are part of this running the show there anymore? I don't think so.
Oso misses second as well. Rebound in NC State.
There is a garbage can on that rim right now.
There's been a garbage can on the rim when Oso goes to the line all year.
But I'm talking this whole day today.
No, I get
this
that.
Whole game.
But I'm just saying for Oso, like I've been used to this for a while. He can't hit.
Steal.
Stevie Mitchell.
Get going, Stevie. All
right. It finally falls for someone other than Tyler Kolek after what feels like forever.
Stewie
Mitchell there. As Gonzaga and Purdue about to tip. And
All right.
DJ Horn now the leading scorer for NC State with the ball.
Now you need just tornadic defense.
That's what they're playing. Chase Ross is playing tough, but they have that 3, and he's going to miss it. Good rebound by Chase Ross. The Dallas kid gets a board. And good ball movement as well without Kolak in the game.
Woo!
Marquette's leading scorer.
They needed that one. They needed it.
Or was that Stevie Mitchell? No, that's Cam Jones.
Yep.
They showed a whole bunch of people in 4 jerseys, so I thought that that was like Stevie Mitchell's family, but I guess Cam Jones, I don't know.
Man.
Cam Jones, co-host of the K1 and Stewie podcast.
There you go.
Presented by
Steal.
Marquette Wire. Steal for Marquette. Oh, Ross, take that.
Open.
And Diarra there.
That was online, but it didn't have enough arc.
Yeah.
Said that before, didn't I?
Marquette, yeah, you did. Marquette's not taking bad shots. They're not. They're just not falling.
Yeah, I mean, in one sense, you can always say it's a bad shot if you don't make it, and that was an easy layup for NC State there. Ugh.
DJ Burns, great passer as well as a scorer. South Carolina apparently lucky for beating Indiana in the women's tourney.
3 ball, no good.
Shout out Dawn Staley.
Yes.
Philly zone. Shaka Smart telling his guys to get the hands up.
Yeah, they're not really listening, are they?
No, they're not. DJ Horn now has it, and he gets it to Burns, and Burns is going to have to pass it. Good trap. And what's the call?
Offensive foul. He bulldozed over somebody. The man is built like a defensive tackle.
Yeah. But
I mean, but he's nimble.
People call him an who?
Burns.
People call him a offensive lineman, and he says he's a tight end.
Not sure he's got the 40 time to play tight end.
Yeah.
I don't have the 40 time to play tight end, I'll tell you that, with my build. But interesting, useless knowledge. Can I present some for you?
Sure.
Both Marquette and NC State have extremely famous chili places by their campus. NC State, a place called the Roast Grill.
And Marquette.
Oh, we'll get to Marquette.
Okay.
The Roast Grill was visited by Adam Richman, Man vs. Food.
Okay.
Back when I one time binge watched Man vs. Food, he ate 17 hot dogs, 17 chili dogs there.
Okay. Good for him.
And lived.
Good for him. Congrats.
But the better chili place, the Marquette campus. Real chili.
Yeah, we've been there a few times.
Awesome spot.
Will and D in the chat says, feel like shots are going to start falling for Marquette. I hope so.
Please.
To recap,
Any way to get off the chili that's going
to recap what I was talking about last break. Here's a little recap of that.
Shaka going man and cast.
Shaka Smart has the highest winning percentage of any Marquette coach since Al McGuire. Pretty impressive. First coach to reach 75 wins in 3 seasons, and he is signed as head coach through the 2019-30 season.
Will ND. I've had Ben's Chili Bowl at Nationals Park. It was excellent. We haven't yet been to the location in DC, but I've been to that one in the stadium.
Yeah.
Very good. Go check out that video. It's in our Brewers Games series on Sorgi Stories.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, so as we wait for the action to return in Dallas, home of the only team with a 1-star Yelp review.
What?
Do you get the joke? The Dallas Cowboys, they have 1 star in their logo.
I've never heard that one before.
Star
That is
Yelp
hilarious.
review. That also home of the team that's not owned by Mark Cuban anymore, but still run by him, and home of a baseball team who won the World Series last year, and home of the Dallas Stars and FC Dallas.
Very true.
So
very true.
A lot of different teams. Marquette 1 for 11 from 3.
Oh my gosh, I could do better.
Yeah. Forcing turnovers though, 6 turnovers by
Yes.
NC State so far. As Tracy Wolfson,
It's Marquette saving grace at the moment.
yeah, talking to Kevin Keats as we see Mark Few on the second screen. Two tremendous,
Bathed in blue, by the way.
Yes,
on the second screen.
As that game is in the wonderful city of Detroit, Michigan.
We passed by that arena site.
Yes.
And I wonder where American Airlines Arena is in Dallas.
Downtown.
So it must be near the giant eyeball that you yelled about on our game plan series about in Dallas.
I don't know.
Go check that out.
But it is in downtown, I can tell you that much.
I went back and saw that episode last week.
Gotcha.
I loved it.
Also, someone needs to explain to me why Ryan Nemhard transferred from Creighton to Gonzaga.
I can imagine wanting to stay with the Jesuits.
Yeah, but like I'd say at Creighton if I was him.
Because
I think Creighton's better.
The question is, who do you want to be coached by and how?
Okay, that's a good point. Mark Few's a better coach than Greg McDermott. I'll give you that much. I'll give you that there. DJ Burns is mad at the call of the offensive foul there. What do they call the what do they call?
What?
I'm confused because NC State is still, I don't know. He was mad, but like
yeah, weird.
So NC State with the ball, Tyler Kolak was guarding O'Connell there. As
will indeed.
Money at Gonzaga. More money at Gonzaga than Creighton.
I can believe that.
Kind of surprises me, but I can believe it.
I'd say Gonzaga's more of a national program.
Yeah. And Kevin Keats, the look on his face.
He's looking like...
He looks very...
he looks like the cool Sidney Poitier shots or like cool Denzel.
Yes, as Gonzaga is now tipping with Creighton in Detroit, so that is of note. Marquette with the ball, 5 to go. I like this angle. I really like this camera angle.
Oh yeah, the I don't like what just happened on the camera angle.
No, I don't, but I do like the angle because I think you can get a better
coast
to coast shot.
It's very similar to like the video game basketball angle.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
But
and then there's the courtside fisheye camera.
That's like for this it's fine, but like generally I don't love it. And now back to the normal camera.
Like how many cameras do they have on this?
Probably a lot. As who was that for NC State? That was Jaden Taylor, number 1, missing the first shot. Now he heads to the line for a second.
What I'm wondering is if Jim Nantz is in the Houston section as a fan.
He was last weekend.
Okay, I could see that
in Memphis. So
kick out
probably. But yeah, so now Cam Jones with the ball.
Which means Dwayne Wade needs to balance that out for Marquette.
Yes. If Marquette goes to Phoenix, D Wade will be there.
Yes.
Kevin Keats fired up after a great stop on the defensive end by NC State. Now they have the ball with Marquette on D.
NC State's energy just seems more active.
Kind of.
Oh, there's a steal. All right.
Marquette just seems like it's more of another day in the office. And NC State seems very hyped up.
They need EGBs.
Yeah.
Energy generating behavior.
As now Kolak with the ball. He wants to pass.
Ooh.
And they're going to call it out. Yeah, that's a good call.
NC State playing solid defense.
Yep. And that is going to take us to the under 4.
As well as the fact that we can't shoot with a leg.
Yeah. Jim Nantz very... Oh, really? You meant Jim Nantz.
Which Jim Nantz? That Jim Nantz or the Patriots running back who actually spelled that way Jim Nantz?
And Hummus Hero in the chat. Good to see you.
Sorgi Squad!
What's up? As give me one moment here as the Gonzaga Purdue game changes. I'm just changing it to say that It's not at a certain time, but it's actually happening.
It's all the way live. It's all the way live.
Okay, now it should be good. Okay, there we go.
Trivia question: who's saying that?
I don't know. I do not know.
Let's see if our fans know that answer. If the Sorgi squad knows it.
But I guess we can talk about Purdue here. There's the ball. They're going to give it to Edie.
8'2" Zach Edey.
It's not fair. It's not fair. He knows how to draw a foul so well. They need to just not call any fouls. Just let him beat him up.
No.
But like, it's not fair because he knows how to draw a foul. Like, it's just not fair.
I mean, yeah, he elbowed that dude, so you could have had an offensive foul on him in that case.
They always give him the call the CBS.
Excellent.
Oh, and it was at the. Passed by him at the Quicken Loans National when it was in DC PGA event.
Did he say hello, friends?
Hello, friend.
I love the reason why he does that though,
Yes.
as a way to pay tribute to his dad.
Speak of Jim Nance, there he is at the Capitol in Mask.
I would be in shock.
And there he is in Samuel L. Jackson's shower.
I don't think that in 1986, when he started his career with CBS, he thought that about 30-some years later, he would be in an ad wearing a chapeau in an ad with Spike Lee and Charles Barkley. That's awesome. That's awesome. What is this green space?
It's around the river. It's just a whole bunch of green area. It's not even a
Okay.
park. It's not a park. It's just grass. It's a lot of grass.
Yeah.
Don't really see why they do that, but there is probably a reason.
Sure. I'm sure there's logic to it.
But yeah, right along that river there, it's just a lot of grass.
Understood.
And grass and more grass.
Understood. I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
I'd say it's pretty accurate. I actually know someone who interned for him
Okay.
back when he was in school at Marquette. And I heard all good reviews. All good reviews.
When your friend was at Marquette, not
Mhm.
Jim Nance was at Marquette. Just to be clear. Just to be clear for anyone who was trying to figure that out.
I think the last Marquette game he did probably was the 2003 Final Four when Marquette got destroyed by Kansas.
Yeah. DJ Burton's trying to work down low, but he's a great passer.
Oh,
Money.
wide open three.
10-point game.
10-point game again.
I'm not too worried,
It's
though.
ugly.
I'm not too worried. I'm not stressing out. Too early to stress out.
Ooh,
Because Tyler
there you
Collette's
go.
just like that. Oh, and he
Yeah.
said, hey, guys, not hello, friends.
Nice. Nice. I've been tapped on the shoulder by Dick Vitale, though.
I didn't know this. Dick
Yeah.
TV, my favorite person ever.
That was back in 2003, the same year that Marquette went to the Final Four. They
Jay
played
Taylor,
Louisville.
three.
Nope.
Good.
Oh, they got the rebound. Put back dunk. But
Okay.
it was
Story time.
a Marquette Louisville game at the Bradley Center. I was covering it for ABC Radio. He was doing it for ABC Television.
You were covering. Oh, okay. Now I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Stewie.
Short
No.
shot, short little jumper, not there.
So when you were at 620,
Yep,
they-
at WTMJ
they had-
Radio.
okay.
Mhm.
they had you doing it for ABC Radio.
Exactly. And I was talking to the Louisville Sports Information Director, and Dick needed to talk to him. So he just tapped me on the shoulder and then pulled the Louisville SID away. And I'm like, oh, geez, I'm getting big timed here. 12-point game for NC State. 3-point shot.
So you've never talked to him.
No, but he's tapped me on the shoulder.
Okay.
Actually, no, I have talked to him.
Okay. Now let's go there.
I was one of 3 Marquette students who interviewed him on Marquette Radio live.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
We just talked about basketball.
Nice. Was he cool?
He was very cool.
Nice.
I think I can recite. What do we have here?
Okay, good for you. And
That's an even more useless stat than my discussion of Chile.
and
And no offense, Now, back with what I was saying. What was it? The promo he did. So it's my very best bad Dick Vitale. Hey, this is Dickie V for WMUR, baby. Marquette's now in a super conference, but Marquette and Coach Dean, they're going to be super scintillating sensational. Awesome, baby, with a capital A. Did I say it the way you want me to, Coach Dean? That has run on Marquette radio ever since.
Still to this day?
Probably.
Okay.
Just because Dick Vitale.
Austin Eckler sighting on a commercial.
Marv Albert also did promos for us.
Okay.
That was amazing until he got into a scandal in the mid-90s, and we had to take this off the air.
Yikes.
Yes.
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 Out of counts.
I love what he's. Marv Albert, yeses are just.
Back in the old NBA bloopers video, it
Uh-huh.
once ended with him and his voicemail message. Yes, this is Marv Albert. No, I'm not home. Please leave a message.
That's funny. You're getting a compliment from
on rare occasion. On rare occasion. Usually I bug the what out of him with my impressions. Because they're not very good.
As we're seeing when Purdue beat the Zags in Maui before they beat Tennessee and then
beat the greatest university on the earth, Marquette University.
We are.
Marquette?
Yes. So Marquette's losing.
It's getting our rear ends kicked.
I'm not that stressed.
I am.
I shouldn't be. I mean, I don't think we should be because Shaka Smart coming out at halftime is good. And Marv Albert still was doing the tourney.
Nice. Yeah, here's that matchup 50 years ago.
Okay, turn the TV off, please, someone.
And yeah, Marquette wearing those beautiful championship blue jerseys. But they lost that one on NC State home court.
Kind of.
Man, Marquette's got to do so much to get back in this game. What they need to do is make shots.
Yeah.
I mean,
that would help.
They're just not hitting the shots they normally hit.
Yeah.
They're just cold.
Yeah. And Diarra almost out rebounding the entire team. That's part of the problem here.
Yes.
As Tyler Kolak will give it to Joplin, and he gets okay. Bad pass. NC State to the other end. Taylor.
Nice steal. There you go.
Good play, Chase Ross. And that's going to be a
about to
turnover on the
back.
other end. O'Connell there. One of the three. This is just shaking my head basketball.
I mean, part of the problem is that NC State has so many rebounds because Marquette's missing so many shots.
Yeah.
That too. And it's hard to get offensive rebounds.
And Joplin, this Joplin-Burns matchup is just not fair.
No.
I don't know why Oso Iguodala didn't switch there. Or double team.
14-point lead.
And now Kolak gets it up and good. Okay.
It's a little bit of an EGB, but we need more energy plays.
It would seem as if NC State will finish the half with the ball.
Based on shot clock times.
Yeah, Morsell.
Get to it. There you go, Tyler. There you go. All right.
Now take your time. Don't move too quick.
Under control. Don't try and just do everything yourself. Help each other out like that. And you miss a dunk? Please hit
Oso's done that
Please hit
twice
this.
today.
Oh! They can't hit from point blank range.
Oso's missed 2 dunks today. Time out.
NC State.
Oh, NC State.
Yeah, you can't call the timeout if you don't have the ball.
Oh, yeah, well, that's true. Didn't think about that. Okay.
This was not my bingo card for the day.
Well, that will do it for us today.
It's been a day.
Okay, now this It took a while, but now I think it's kind of set in that this isn't good.
They need a
It's not good.
severe mindset change in the locker room. They need a severe playbook change in the locker room.
This feels a lot like the Western Kentucky game.
No, worse.
But I wasn't finished. A lot like the Western Kentucky game, but we're playing a much better team than Western Kentucky.
Yes.
That's the problem here.
Exactly.
That is the problem. 26.8 to go. NC State ball. Marquette will get the ball back in some fashion here, unless NC State kills it on the offensive glass. Kevin Keats looks very confused.
I'm reading the comments from my classmates back at Marquette. I'm not reading those on the live because it's not safe for family.
And that is going to be a foul on Marquette. NC State will inbound. 23 seconds to go. 3-second difference between shot and game clock.
Goodness.
O'Connell will be inbounding here. Has to go way out to Morsal. And now O'Connell gets it back.
I'm energyless. Easy pass. Oh my gosh.
Block,
that's a foul. He had to commit that foul because that was just a perfect entry pass to a wide open dude.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no one down there. And Joplin had to basically scrape his arm to stop him from making that dunk. And
Joplin says that's so bad, talking about the call there.
No, I think he's saying, I think that's more about the defense itself. That's so bad that I have to go down and get fouled for us to stop that dunk from happening.
Also, I'll mention CBS. Y'all got to work on your game here. They've been pretty slow today on the changing of the score. They're moving pretty slow compared to normal. It takes a few seconds. And now Marquette 8-point. Y'all don't show DJ Burton. Show the game.
Pop
Joplin,
3-0.
No, he gets the call though.
3 free throws.
Joplin
got to hit these.
Yeah.
2.2 left.
From the line this year, David Joplin is shooting 71%. So expect him to make 2. That's how math works, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
2.2 to go. Joplin at the line for the first.
Take a deep breath. That's okay. Concentrate.
And it's missed. As I said, expect him to miss 1. Now, if he misses 2, that's a real disappointment.
At this point, I'm expecting it. I shouldn't. But that's how it feels right now.
And that's what happens. The lighting in the arena changed. I don't know if you noticed that. But
it didn't change.
It looked to me, maybe it's the camera picking it up. But it looked like it was darker and then it got lighter before he shot it.
Probably the camera.
Okay. I don't know. Now, Joplin, last shot for Marquette of the half, probably. If he misses it, they could get a board. He misses all 3. Marquette down 13.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let me look up some stats here. I need to see this. I really need to see just how bad this is at the moment.
Because, we're not hitting shots. It feels like this is a Marquette failure more than an NC State good game thus far.
Yeah, it's what it really is just simply not executing.
Yup.
Just not executing. Where is this? Let me find this.
What are you looking for?
Live stats. I'll grab it here.
Let's say just go to ESPN.
Okay, we're getting there. Live box score. Okay. Rolling. Come on, let's get there. Okay, forget the ad. Okay. Marquette shooting
Also look at team stats. That's probably where you can find the shooting better.
is 34.5% in field goal range compared to 53.6% for the Wolfpack. The Wolfpack are shooting better from 3 than Marquette's shooting, period.
That'll do it.
38.5% from three-point range compared to 34.5% overall for Marquette. Marquette is hitting 15.4% of their three-point shots.
You just clicked on Cam Jones's profile.
Okay. Bear with me. As for free throw percentage, Marquette is a sizzling, #sarcasmpod, 2 of 8. When you have missed 25 shots in a half, you ain't going to win.
Nope.
And that's Marquette's plight right now. They are ice bowl cold.
You keep talking. I'm going to go get food.
He leaves
I need
the
comfort
cast
food.
to me
I need comfort food.
and makes me
I'm scared.
do all this.
There's a graphic about the other games tonight. Talk about that.
all you have to do is just look above and you can see that Purdue, Georgia is going in as we speak later tonight.
Purdue, Georgia?
I don't care. It's some team that Purdue's going to beat anyway. We know it's Gonzaga. I don't care. Houston and Duke is the later game in Dallas, and then Tennessee against Creighton. And know that it's not some strange mention of drunk, obnoxious Georgia fans. Thank you, Pat McAfee. Yeah, this is about as bad as I can remember Marquette playing in a tournament game. I would put this in terms of overall shooting. It's worse than what they did against Michigan State last year in the second round. They simply are not getting good shots. They're not taking smart shots. And even when they take smart shots, they ain't hitting them. I hate to say it's that simple, but it's that simple. And then when you can't defend and you're letting the team shoot better than 50% from the field, you got problems. It is extremely underwhelming what we're seeing tonight from Marquette, as the kid is singing the drunk, obnoxious Georgia fan song. Speaking of Georgia, right now Ernie Johnson on the screen on the halftime broadcast. Went to the University of Georgia, was born miles from Marquette University, the mayor of 68th Street on the main streets of Milwaukee. Bigger Cinderella, Clemson or NC State? Clemson didn't have to win 5 games in a row to make the tournament. I'd have to take NC State at this point. That will indeed, I will agree with you, it's not impossible. But the brutality of that half wasn't just bad play. It was so not Marquette basketball-like. So low energy. It's like they took a midday nap and never woke up. It's like they need like shots of coffee, of espresso, in order to get them moving in the second half. The energy is low. It's so unlike a Shaka Smart team. It really is. So in the meantime, I'm here looking at Clark Kellogg's crazy sport coat, reminiscent of the great Lindsey Nelson, the old NBC and CBS broadcaster, old Mets broadcaster.
Hi.
Hello. Was NC State the best kept secret? Because where did this come from? Well, in this particular game, it's coming from Marquette not being able to shoot.
But on their 7-game win streak.
Right. In a general sense.
Yeah. I heard you talking about sport coats. So
Yes.
I'll mention, shout out to Sophia Minert with the blue and gold suit today.
Excellent. Excellent. The Marquette grad, of course,
Yes.
also the Brewers reporter.
Who did an interview in Spanish with Jackson Turio's parents.
Yeah. Love Lindsey Nelson. He called so many Notre Dame games with Eric Parsegian and Dan Devine, the great coaches from the 70s of Notre Dame. The game I remember Lindsey Nelson doing the most was when I was too young to remember watching it live, but it was a Packers-Bears game.
Okay.
1980. The game was tied 6-6 in overtime. No one had scored a touchdown. And yes, very true. Very true.
Gotta have more EGBs, more
Yes.
energy generating behaviors, more dominoes. Every single one of those players. All the guys from Cam Jones to Chase Ross to Trey Norman, Al Amadou on the bench, Caden Hamilton, who's a redshirt on the bench. Every single one of those guys has to be a domino, bring energy generating behaviors, get this team back in it. Go ahead.
Thank you. As we segue back. Chester Markle tries to kick a field goal in overtime. The great Alan Page, who had gone from the Vikings to the Bears, blocked it. Blocked the field goal right into Markle's hands, and Markle ran it in for the game-winning touchdown.
Wow.
Chester Markle takes it in. The call by Lindsey Nelson. All of the Irish. We were high on NC State before the tournament, Austin. I believe he was. Do I consider the season as a success for Marquette? Abject failure.
Phoenix. Gotta get to Phoenix.
Yes.
Goal is Phoenix.
Phoenix or bust.
There's no. Now,
when you
we should be in the Elite Eight from a seed standpoint.
Right.
But based off the kind of team we have, we should be in Phoenix.
When you, at one point during the season, were the best team in basketball, in college basketball, as they were during a chunk of the Maui Classic.
From the time we beat Kansas to the time we lost to Purdue, we were.
Yep.
So 24 hours.
Right.
Less than 24 hours.
But we proved that we could be the best team in America. That says you should be a Final Four team. They ain't playing like it.
Mm-mm.
Right now, they don't deserve to be even sniffing Phoenix at this point.
No.
But yes, it would be a failure. It would be an absolute failure. To the Chester Markle story, the Lindsey Nelson story, when Markle ran the football into the end zone, he was standing right next to one of my old coworkers, Gene Miller, who was reporting on the game for a northern Wisconsin radio station. And that moment was actually immortalized on the Jimmy Fallon show. I'm going to see if I can find the video.
Did Jimmy Fallon know who Gene Miller is?
He didn't until that moment. You may or may not be able to see the screenshot. I'm going to put it up close to the screen. The guy on the left is my old coworker, Gene Miller. The guy on the right is Jimmy Fallon making fun of Gene Miller in that moment, live on The Tonight Show.
No, this game isn't going to overtime. We're not going to. Either
if it goes to overtime, I'll at least be happy that Marquette made a genuine effort.
Either Marquette's going to come back and win, and they're going to win, and it's going to be like a 10-point win, or NC State's going to keep this up.
Yes.
Yeah, but the Villanova win actually ended up being like a show of Marquette's resiliency.
Yep.
Like, that was like an impressive win, even though it was against Villanova. Like, cheesy flatbread. Usually it would have ham on it, but Good Friday. So, no. Just rolling with the cheese today. This is what it looks like.
Excellent.
Pretty good.
I myself am going to head upstairs and take care of biz. I'll be right back for the
Okay.
second half.
So, I guess we can go ahead and take a look at the other games tonight. Actually, first let's talk about last night, then we can talk about tonight. Let's pop up the graphic real quick. So last night, games in the beautiful cities of Boston and Los Angeles, starting in LA, Clemson, Arizona. What a win for the Tigers over the Wildcats. Chase Hunter, 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. He had himself a night. UConn dominated SDSU by 30 points. Stephon Castle with the double-double. Alabama upsetting number 1 seeded UNC 89-87 in a high-scoring matchup there. Grant Nelson had, again, a double-double as Castle did. This guy didn't have a double-double, but he did help the Illini get a win over Iowa State. Terrence Shannon Jr. with 29 points last night. And now to this evening's games. Starting with the game happening right now in Detroit. It's Purdue and Gonzaga. Then it's going to be Houston-Duke. I think Duke's going to win that one in an upset. Tennessee-Creighton, also give me Creighton to win. So I have Gonzaga beating Purdue, Duke beating Houston, Creighton beating Tennessee, but I had Marquette winning before this game. Right now, I'd probably go with NC State, but things can change, obviously. So, yeah, as we're at the half here, my dad talked about the box score. Let's take a look at the team stats, though, tonight, looking at that side of it as I pull up ESPN here. Also, some NFL news. Hassan Reddick being traded to the Jets for a third-round pick that can turn into a second for the Eagles. NC State women down to Stanford right now, 26-20. But yeah, so currently trying to pull up the box score. Really, the team stats, not the box score for this game. So yeah, if you have not yet, make sure to drop a comment, give us your thoughts on this one, or about anything really. Just give us your thoughts on college hoops, sports, whatever. The Phillies, if any of our people here that we know in Philly are want to talk about the Phillies getting murdered by the Braves today, feel free to comment about that. So as I pull up team stats here, by the way, Marquette University is in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Been there for a long, long time. Grant Nelson, he's playing like it, Austin. He is playing like it as of late. So now looking at the team stats, rebounds, NC State 22-14, assists, NC State 9-2, steals, both teams with 4, blocks, both teams with 1. Marquette, only 5 turnovers, but NC State with 8 turnovers. But NC State with 7 points off turnovers to Marquette's 4. Fast break points, 6-2 NC State leads. Points in the paint, 18-16 NC State leads. NC State has 6 fouls. Marquette has 5. Largest lead of the day for NC State is 14. For Marquette, it's 3. It is a 13-point game right now, 37-24. The lead is for the Wolfpack of NC State out of Raleigh, North Carolina, against the Marquette Golden Eagles. My Marquette Golden Eagles. I've got my Tyler Kolek baby blue. Wish Marquette was wearing baby blue tonight. Been wishing that all tournament, or gold, either one. Milwaukee to Green Bay. 2.5, 2, something like that. No, Marquette is not in Marquette, Michigan. Marquette is in, kind of downtown Milwaukee, Westtown Milwaukee, I guess. It's across the interstate from Westtown Milwaukee. So, but yes, there is a city in the UP, but it's not the UP. It's its own spot. But no, it is in the beautiful city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. If you want to know how beautiful Milwaukee is, look at Nate Vomhoff. Vomhof. He has some great. So again, that's Nate Vomhof on Instagram. He has some incredible photos of the city and videos as well. Check him out if you want to see some great shots of the city. But yeah, so Purdue up 31-29 on the Zags, 5:12 to go in the first of that one. Yeah, they play. Yeah, they play in the same arena as the Bucks. Marquette women play on campus, but the men do play at Fiserv Forum. Next year they have a decent chance. I know they lose Kolak and Iguodaro, but Chase Ross and Ben Gold are going to step up big time, as well as Sean Jones as well. So they have we have a chance to go to the Final Four next year, just not as good of a chance as we do right now. Not specifically right now, but generally right now is what I'm saying. But yeah.
Yeah, this is ugly.
Mm-hmm.
They play in the same arena as the Bucks.
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay. Yes, we should send people if it really, 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 really gets bad to our Marquette, North Dakota State video from the first time I ever took you to a game on the channel, and you can get to see what it's like to sit courtside in the student section at a Marquette game.
3 times. Right?
We've done it a few times.
No, I'm talking about the comment.
Oh.
Marquette region. Yeah, 3.
Yes.
03,
74, 77, and 03, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a while. Every generation or so they seem to make it.
Yep.
Which is the expectation is typically that Marquette at least wins a tournament game. Mm-hmm. The reasonable hope is that they can make the Sweet 16. The goal is to make the Final Four.
For this team, it's to win a championship.
Yes.
But generally, programming is what you're just
right.
program-wise.
That's the overall program. But this year has been an upgrade in terms of overall talent and therefore expectation. Mm-hmm. And yes, Marquette won it the whole ball wax in 1977.
Al McGuire.
His last game as head coach. He'd already announced his retirement. And the story went, I don't know how accurate this is, but the story went that Marquette was the last team to get in. They were the bubble team that made it. And then won the whole thing.
Yeah. Since birth.
Since birth.
So, yeah, long time.
Yep.
I mean, that's the thing is, yes, with Al McGuire they won it. But I feel like for Marquette and the Brewers are the two teams where I feel like those are the two teams who I really remember like watching closely, like as long as I can remember.
I mean, you sort of watched the Packers.
Yeah, but
you became a bigger fan later on.
I didn't really truly dive into the Packers until 2019.
Right.
But like I was a fan, but I wasn't like a huge fan. And Bucks, it was like as Giannis got better, I always watched the games, and then I started watching every single night, the whole thing. but like I have very faint memories of being like probably like 4 or 5 and watching Marquette games.
Yeah.
At home.
And for those who don't know, we're originally from Milwaukee.
Yes.
We moved to Philadelphia 3 years ago. It's crazy. We moved 3 years ago. And so we've added the Philadelphia teams to our love of sports. But we are not ever dropping our teams from Wisconsin. Ever.
Yeah.
Will's got a story here.
Oh, D-Wade for this.
Yeah. Best alumnus in terms of overall NBA performance? Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Go ahead.
My parents went to Mount St. Mary's in Emmitsburg, Maryland, class of 92. One of their friends dated Christian Laettner, so they got to party with him. Nice. My question is did they party here in Philly in 92 when Laettner hit the game winner to win the East Regional Final over Kentucky in that ridiculous overtime game that some still call the greatest game in college basketball history?
Yeah.
Where did they party after that game?
Yeah, D-Wade's a Golden Eagle. He was a set, and I mean, I would call him during Maui. I'd say he was kind of an assistant coach.
Unofficially,
he should be here.
I mean, they're only making 2 of 13. Look at the cold range.
But
it's like almost all the floor. Sickening.
They broke up before that.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
But this, what you just saw there, that changes now. That changes right now when Marquette. Oh, Will's going to ask his mom just to be sure.
Okay.
Just to be sure on that.
Nice. Marquette ball to start the second half.
That's good. As Marquette is now going towards their fan section, so that's also getting some EGBs from the fans on offense now. Cam Jones for 3.
And the cold shooting continues. 2 of 14 from 3-point range. Cody Hankins. Not Marquette's performance, unfortunately.
And not the Phillies' offense. Or really the Phillies' pitching earlier. I'd agree.
In terms of NBA impact, yes. In terms of college, I'd say Butch Lee was better than Dwayne Wade. 3-pointer for State. No
good. And that's going to go.
Tipped out. Does it go to the bad guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
Goes to the bad guys. Oh, Cody, you're killing us.
Phillies game stunk. 8th inning on was terrible. First 7 innings were good, but after the 8th, it was just trash.
Ben Gold coming in, the guy who looks like Beaker from the Muppets. As they do a mass ad. We don't have the sound up when they do the Masters ad, but we don't have the CBS sound up because we want to make sure we're not going to get nailed for it, shall we say. We don't want to get copyrighted. But were they playing the like Masters theme that puts you to sleep? Let's see. Oh, hands full, hearts full. Our favorite NC State fans.
Killing us right now.
Yeah, we're getting crushed.
They're reviewing this inbound. Marquette doesn't have baseball.
Nope.
I wish.
Yes. Soccer, they're decent.
Volleyball, we're decent.
Very good at lacrosse. Historically, at least, in the last few years.
Volleyball, we make the tournament.
Yeah.
We're
usually tournament cannon fodder for Wisconsin, who's like a national power.
Yeah, Wisconsin, Nebraska, Texas.
Yeah.
Are the volleyball powers.
We usually run into one of them in the tournament.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I wish Marquette had baseball. Only
rebound Marquette.
Yeah, only D1 university in Wisconsin to collect no call. Wow.
Well, that was legit block though.
But he went down hard. Burns thought about shooting a 3 and he goes mid-range instead, but misses. Rebound Marquette.
Thank you.
Marquette dominating the glass thus far. Matt Painter is following the ref down the court. in the Purdue game, by the way. Cam Jones, he wants 3. Can't get it, but tipped out.
Please.
Second chance play of the game, maybe here. That's something Marquette always does after the
play.
game. Let's see. Second chance play of the game. Let's see if it's no rebound.
Not when you can't shoot any better than me.
Yeah. So no points thus far through the half.
Oh, jeez. 2 of 16 from 3-point range.
Morcell open 3 in the corner. That's going to go through. He has not missed one from 3 today.
16-point lead.
Fire. Marquette needs a bucket bad right now.
I mean, more than they have all season long.
Kolek gets triple teamed, and that's going to be a deflection, but Joplin recovers.
Oh.
And now
this is their biggest possession of the year, right here, right now. And they will get to the line.
Oso Iguodala is playing really sloppy right today.
Everyone's playing sloppy.
Yeah, but he has the easiest shots of everyone here. What are they looking at here?
I don't know.
Let's see what they're looking at on this end, too. Okay, now Mitchell at the line.
Please.
Makes the first. Cuts it to a 15-point game. 40-25 with 17:56 to go.
We're in that point a minute range where you got to make up a point a minute almost.
Yeah.
That's scary.
And now Mitchell for the second. Gets it. Stevie Mitchell hits his 2 free throws. Marquette down 14. Shaka does the floor slaps. Wants his guys to lock in and play relentless defense here.
I didn't see them doing that. They're leaving the lane open.
And Horn just gets absolutely demolished. But possession arrow goes to the back.
Right. But at least it turns the possession arrow over for next time.
That is very true.
That was a fantastic job by Joplin.
Cody, I'm sorry, but I don't think Bama's going to make the Final Four. You guys have a decent shot, but Clemson's been really good this tournament. And Marquette, it's MU ball.
Okay.
And O'Connell, not very happy there for NC State. Stevie Mitchell will inbound.
And nice job by the kid of sweeping the floor underneath the bucket.
Yes.
I don't know if they get paid during the NCAA tournament. They may be volunteer staff. So credit to the volunteers. I don't mean Tennessee. And a steal. They're playing out of control on offense.
Yeah.
They're not hitting the shots. They're playing out of control.
By the way, this game is not hosted by a specific team. It's actually hosted by the Big 12.
I believe it. Sometimes they do that.
So, and a foul. No.
What
foul.
Are you doing, Kolek? Just let it go out of bounds.
It was called Marquette ball, and then the ref switched it.
It was called Marquette ball before Kolek touched it as it went out of bounds, and now made the correct call for it to go to NC State. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Kolek with a block.
Okay.
Runs ahead of the floor.
Boom!
Finally.
Goes the dynamite.
Finally an EJB.
EGB. That's a huge one right there. Shaka Smart always says one of the biggest EGBs is a dunk. He puts a big emphasis on that.
We need dunks and we need skunks on defense. That for Shaka is 3 consecutive stops on the defensive end.
Yes.
They need tons of skunks.
Now looking for a 4th stop here. O'Connell floater can't get it.
Erg.
So it's 42-28. No skunk potential for Marquette there. By the way, Purdue up 40-36 on Gonzaga at the half.
Baby hook not there.
He tries it. He usually hits those, but can't this time.
They're not hitting any of the shots that they usually hit.
No, they're not
today. They're just not. This is the worst shooting team performance I can remember them having in so long.
Yeah, and there's a 3 from Morcell. They had their They had their best defender guarding him, and just still not able to stop him. Jones. Okay, beautiful pass there.
There we go.
And 1.
Layup. Big layup. Wait the lead.
He is the 3-point man tonight.
goodness.
So
54-7 left.
Yeah, so let's look at the second half here. I don't want to look at that yet. I do though want to look at Morsell. 13.6 for 9 from the field.
Oh.
I mean, he's shooting 66% from the field. I think he's shooting 100% from 3. Let me check. He is. Oh, actually, that's not updated though. There's no way that's updated. He has to be more than 1 for 3 for 3.
That's crazy. And already dude with 12 rebounds.
Who?
For NC State.
Oh, Diarra?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's their rebounder.
11 just on the defensive end, which tells you how bad Marquette's shooting tonight.
Yeah.
Just putrid.
Yup.
Just putrid. It's like if Marquette's not playing in the Final Four next weekend, it's like I don't even want to watch.
I'll watch the Final Four.
That's fine. But yeah, I have other things that I have on the plate. So, like with work and a whole lot of stuff, and being a good parent.
Yeah, but we're seeing here just depression.
Oh man, they need.
Oh, I should probably update it from halftime.
Sure.
That might help.
I think part of me thinks they haven't gotten out of the halftime locker room, but they're improving.
They're chipping away. They're getting better. You're a hater, bud.
You're a hater. I'm just stating that they've sleepwalked this game so far. It's like they're finally waking up, and it's kind of late.
It's never too late to wake up.
Yeah, unless you're to come back.
I'm about to say, unless you're late for church. Then it might be too late to wake up, but
oh man, yeah, I was too late because I was stuck at work today doing what I had to do for our family, but still, they're already advertising shows on June 2nd on Paramount. They're already advertising for a series.
Well.
Minnesota State.
Will's being honest here. Will's speaking facts.
Yeah.
That there's plenty of basketball for them not to play.
Minnesota State in that D2 championship there.
That's the Elite Eight. That's the D2 Elite Eight.
It's just an Elite Eight game. They're not sure. I think they call it the Elite Eight because they send 8 teams to their sort of quote unquote Final Four type site, and they usually just show the championship game.
Yeah. DJ Burns has free throws? No. Marquette does. Stewie at the line. Mitchell looking for his 8th point, and he gets it. So it is a 13-point game. 15:47 to go. Marquette.
Full court pressing.
Yup.
And slightly better than Token, but not enough to really cause issues.
Yeah. Ooh, almost a wild pass there from O'Connell to Burns.
Oh, come on.
Marquette trying to lock down
please,
on the
defense, please.
Horn is looking for something here. And
shooting 33% from the field.
No good. Rebound, CV Mitchell.
All right, Tyler. And whoever's is in the shot, get out of the way.
And a no foul there. And a wild pass. As you said, Marquette's playing out of control.
They're pressing. They're trying to do too much. They're trying too hard instead of just letting the game come to them.
I understand why that passed, because he was trying to get it out before he was. It's a bad pass, but like he had a guy in his face.
Yeah, but you just don't make the pass if the guy's in your face.
That's fair.
You gotta have better decision making.
15 to go. Marquette down 13. NC State with 2 fouls. Marquette with 1. Who knows if either of these teams are going to end up in the bonus. Marquette with the possession arrow. And Taylor
6
now.
to shoot.
O'Connell. Mid-range. No good. Rebound.
Get to it. Out of bounds. Goes to Marquette.
Marquette ball.
All right.
As we see, that's a big arena.
That
It's
is.
a really big arena. That feels bigger than Fiserv, and
I think it is bigger. I think it seats like 20,000 or so.
I mean just bigger than like square footage.
Mm,
And that's what it probably is. But
fish. It's a fisheye camera.
yeah. Okay. We will see how that goes, Will. If the Irish can get him. 14:30 to go.
Or if he plays tennis at Marquette. No.
So Iguodala's not playing well. Didn't see the ball coming there, and Morcell in and out three. Marquette gets lucky. They get to take it to the other end. So just
it's like it doesn't matter if they take it to the
there.
other end because they're not hitting shots. You have to hit shots. You have to be smarter with the basketball. Have to play within yourself and hit shots.
They have to pay attention as well.
Yeah.
Pay attention to what's happening, what your teammates are doing, and when they're trying to pass to you. Mitchell, no good, no foul.
And not play isolation ball like that. It's just no.
And a foul on Marquette. What's the call?
It's
Marquette foul?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, just one guy to get hot from three, and that hopefully would lead to the others. But yeah, Tyler Clark's carrying Marquette. Ben Gold, he's a 3-point machine. He hasn't shot one all day.
When you're down 13 with 13:51 left, you need everybody to get hot.
Yeah.
Everybody. It's got to be a situation where they can pass to anyone and there's no weak links going.
Good.
Travel.
Doing a little cha-cha there. DJ Horn. But great trap by Marquette. Look at this.
Oh, textbook trap.
With the pressure as well. And also kind of moved his hand off him, so like, don't call a foul, don't call a foul, don't call a foul. Probably should have been a foul if I'm being honest, but Marquette ball. Cam Jones will bring the ball at 13:45 to go. 44-31. Marquette hasn't scored a point in the last 2 minutes.
It's got to change. Has to change on this possession.
Yeah. And
foul.
Okay, I'll take it.
But you got to hit free throws.
It's not a shooting foul.
Yeah.
And we're not in the bonus, obviously. And there's Diarra. Not the guy you want to see in, considering his domination of the offensive glass thus far. But DJ Burns out. That could be a help for Marquette here as Kolak will inbound it to Gold. So we get our out of the game right now for the blue and gold. Ross was trying to do too much himself.
Yeah, NC State's doing a great job of following the trailers.
Jones gets the fall.
But they're doing a good job following the trailers on pick and rolls
as
they roll the basket. NC State's doing a great job guarding the pick and roll.
Yes, they are. So 44-33, Marquette has cut this lead to 11, and they're playing relentlessly now. As Middlebrooks is going to get fouled.
I mean, Gold was trying to snag the basketball and grab it as Middlebrooks was driving.
A good defense.
Yeah.
But, yeah, beautiful play by Cam Jones there. I thought that was going to go in.
Action.
Yeah, I thought that wasn't going to fall, but it did. So O'Connell will inbound on the floor for NC State. It's Taylor, Morcell, Middlebrooks, O'Connell, and Diarra. Marquette. It is a turnover.
Steal.
Marquette has Kolak,
4 on 3.
Ross, Gold,
and he passed to nobody.
Thought there was a guy there. Probably should have been a guy on that side of the floor. Look at this. He wanted Gold, and he threw it up to Gold, and Gold just didn't see it coming. And the freshmen who have not gotten minutes all tournament are not very.
Put him in. At this point, put him in. Just put him in and see if they can make a change. See if they can change that game up.
Which guy is it? Which one of them shoots well from three? Middlebrooks?
Oh, foul call on Gold.
Gold didn't think it was a foul. Puts Abe Lowry, and he's shooting 31% from three.
Yeah.
Better than a lot of other guys on this team. I put him in at this point.
That's legit foul.
And at the least, give him some tournament experience.
Yeah.
Like 12:41 to go.
You're not putting guys in for experience now, though. You're putting guys in to win.
Yeah, I know. But almost a turnover.
Deflection. Turn around.
Taylor
3-point shot.
No
nope.
good. Rebound. Kolak. He is carrying Marquette on his back right now.
Well, they need someone else to grab some of the muscle.
Ross should have taken that three.
No one's hitting threes this half.
Kolak wanted a three there too, but he's just gonna go first
Gold,
3-pointer attempt of the game, and he can't get it to fall. No one is getting their shots to fall but Tyler Kolak so far. And Middlebrooks
Easy pass dunk.
Next stoppage of play will be a timeout as we are under 12 minutes. And now Kolak gets it to Gold. He looked for the three, didn't get it, and a foul. And Iggy's hyped up.
He's the only one. He's the only one right now.
And Joplin tried to foul to stop it, and it was too late.
And he gets posterized.
He was not posterized.
Oh, he was a flailing defender in the wake of the dunk.
To me, if it's poster, you're dunking it over someone. To me, that's a poster. Is when you dunk it over somebody, not.
I thought it was if you were a defenseless defender who was stuck in the poster, unable to stop the shot.
That's just my opinion, though. That's just me personally.
I think it's more effective when you're the helpless defender who's getting dunked on. That I could see.
Yeah,
but I think there's still there's levels of posterization.
Yeah.
This game's so bad, I'm analyzing posterizing.
Okay, can we just get on with the timeout here? Can we just
please get
back to basketball, please?
Oh, we're discussing basketball.
Yeah, but I want this to. If we're gonna lose, can we at least just get over it and just?
I guess I'll see what my friends are saying.
Hopefully,
this is so sad. It would be one thing if NC State was playing good defense, and there's just a lot of missed shots. Hopefully, they turn around because right now it feels like something I can't say. Oso must not want to be a first rounder. Sisyphus game right now. So many unforced turnovers.
The Oso first rounder comment is a very interesting one.
Yeah.
Because he's projected to be a first rounder. Kolak's draft stock is going up by the minute, but that's about it. It's a good point in the ACC tourney. NC State tied with Louisville late. Yeah. It's a good point. They've come a long way from that moment. A long, long way from that moment. As NC State was the 10 seed in the ACC tournament. And it's come all the way.
They're about to be in the final 8 of the NCAA. After being the 10 seed.
There's a lot of time left. Let's hold your horses there, Max.
What are the odds? How many times has it been that a team down by this much has come back and won an NCAA?
Go to ESPN and see what their computers think of us.
Okay.
Now, to be fair, it's on whatever page you had for the game. Go to that, and it should say game predictor. And it'll be like, yo, this is the score. Here, grab it.
Okay.
Should be somewhere here. NC State, 91% chance to win. 92, actually.
So it's basically 1 in 12 chance for Marquette to win this game. It's not impossible. I ain't counting on it.
As that guy on Princeton said last year, anything is possible.
He was just stealing a line from Kevin Garnett. Nice.
Jim Phillips.
I have that tie.
The candy cane tie?
Yeah.
That's what I'm calling it. It's candy cane tie.
Absolutely.
Big East. Yeah. We're about to see this one. The UConn fans, the Creighton fans, all the other fan bases are going to be mad at us, and they should be, because a terrible performance. This team should not be proud of themselves for what they've done. They should just you guys suck. You guys suck tonight. Ben Gold at the line. Drains it.
Good. What was your first NBA Finals, Will and D?
Celtics. Anything is possible.
2008. Okay.
Ben Gold. 1.2 fouls. Can he make it 2 points? No, he can't. 11:52 to go.
Just didn't. Just like no one else is doing anything.
And Oso Iguodala. Bench Oso for the rest of this game, please. He sucks tonight. Like, sorry. I'm mad.
I'm mad too.
Bench Oso. Just do it. Just bench Oso. And bring a freshman in.
And will indeed that finals prove that Doc Rivers can coach.
That's what they're talking about on ESPN. I walk in the room and someone said Doc Rivers can coach. I'm like, thank you.
Now Ben Gold's built like a tall tight end. Big dude is like a defensive lineman.
Yeah, and now NC State isn't the bonus 5 fouls for Marquette about to be.
Oh, jeez.
So all fouls will be a 1-and-1. Why is Oso in the game? He's gonna miss this. Watch. He's gonna miss free throws. He's gonna miss free throws. Calling it. Watch. He doesn't even. Oh no, he does get free throws. Okay, sorry. He's gonna miss the free throws. He's gonna miss free throws. Here, watch.
Come on.
Called it. What did I say? Try to get up and. What did I say? Second shot. NBA teams aren't going to want them looking like this right now. Finally makes one. Finally.
I need to tell my boys on the alumni chat.
Oh, it's only an 11-point game.
With 11 minutes left.
That's fine.
No, it's not.
Fine.
You sound like the dog in the meme that's in the room with all the fire going, this is fine.
It's better than it could be right now. This could be a 20-point game.
I know, but it's still a point a minute comeback.
Dang it.
That's what I mean.
Dang it.
All right.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, now it's not 5. Now we're down 13. Jones, please hit this. Please. Yes! Cam Jones cuts it to a 10-point game. And Marquette.
Please. Full court now bring true full court pressure.
Defense. Let's go. NC State faithful are quiet.
That's the Houston.
Oh, yeah, that's the Houston faithful. Same thing. They both wear red. Horn, he wants a 3. Joplin
2, 1.
Time goes down.
Oh,
and
you're
1.
kidding.
Oh, no, and 1, but he gets a 3. Buzzer beater 3 there. 10 to go.
What's the foot on the line, though?
10-point game. Or now a 13-point game.
Yep.
Jones to respond.
Nope.
No good. Burns gets the board.
That previous possession was the best possible scenario for NC State. Run clock down and hit a 3.
Okay. Lock down defense for Marquette. Playing not great defense on this possession thus far. DR is wide open, but Horn misses. Rebound DR. Second chance. Got it. 15-point game, and now Marquette needs a response ASAP to give them any chance, as the Marquette faithful now are very, very quiet. Kolak, 3.
Nope.
Can't fall.
And in Fort Worth.
Yeah. And just like that, a slide of emotions.
I don't want to say it yet, but it feels like ball game.
Feels about that way.
It feels like ball game.
And you saw that change of emotions. And DJ Horn, classless player there, blows a kiss to the Marquette fans.
Hey, when we do it to other teams.
Can't be doing that, though.
We can't be singing Country Roads to West Virginia players when we're blowing out WVU.
I don't think that's okay. Don't support that.
I don't support it.
Kevin Keats should be like Dan Hurley and yelling at his players for being mean to Marquette fans. All right, good turnover. Good play, Job. If possession errors, oh, okay. Well, no possession error needed. Marquette fought for it and got it. Ross, he should have taken that 3.
No one should be taking any 3s
Gets
from
the
Marquette
call, though.
right
Gets the call.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, well, if the Marquette fans are heckling him, then that's okay.
I get it.
They have nothing better to do right now. Their team's playing like crap. Be like Phillies fans. Show your guys some tough love. I'd be yelling at him to play better. Yup.
I'm not going to do that to 18 to 22-year-olds.
That's true. Okay, that's a good point. We're not
Yeah.
talking about 30-year-olds here. I'm just saying, like, Shaka doesn't seem to be saying it to him, so someone needs to say something.
But have some mercy on him at that age. If this is the NBA, have at it.
That's what I'm talking about. We're talking about Oso Ighodaro. This guy is about to graduate, and like he's supposed to go to the NBA.
But he's not an NBA player yet.
As our TV feed goes out, and it's back.
Okay.
Marquette on defense. 8:48 to go. It's
Down
a 13-point game.
13.
CJ, give me Duke. Duke to win that one. Marquette looking for a miracle. Burns thought about the three. I wish he would have shot it.
That would have just been the coup de grace.
O'Connell, no good. Rebound to Ross. He's been great on the glass.
Must score on this possession.
Kolak starts with the ball here. Oh, beautiful pass. Joplin, can he hit it? No. But rebound Marquette. Oso there. Oso, Mitchell together. Mitchell's open in the corner for three. No good. Rebound Marquette. Third chance. Joplin gets it. Finally.
At least something.
Yup.
But now they got to play the best defense of the season.
Marquette is in the bonus now.
Best defense of the entire season right now.
Trying to lock down this Burns Ighodaro matchup is not fair. So he's just going to they're going to trap him, going to make life tough, but he gets it to DR and a foul on Joplin. And Joplin doesn't really agree with the call, but he's kind of bear hugging them.
Oh, that shot was blocked too on Kolak. Okay. Oh.
Also, Gonzaga keeping it close with Purdue, 40-39. Keep an eye on that one.
Jiminy Christmas.
After this performance, that's what I'm going to ask. So Tyler Kolak, I think, is going to the NBA.
Probably.
Part of me thinks he's going to come back and say, we're running this back and I'm going to win a championship here.
Here's the question. Will he make more NIL money coming back to Marquette than what he might get playing his rookie year in the NBA? Probably not on a first-round contract.
Okay, listen to what I'm going to say, though, okay? I'm not saying that this is legal, but I'm saying that boosters do it a lot. Give those payments under the table.
They shouldn't.
You might see some Marquette, some rich Marquette people ponying up some money. They shouldn't, but everyone does.
Doesn't mean they should.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
But in even I'm talking above the table NIL money in comparison to second round non-guaranteed NBA rookie contract. I genuinely don't know which is higher.
I don't know. That's a good question, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Will's being honest.
It was that way with John Wooden's UCLA Bruins.
Yeah.
They had a sugar daddy, allegedly. Which is why so many of them went there, including Kareem.
Allegedly. I'm just saying, allegedly, there's some boosters who might be able to give Tyler Kolak some money to stay.
And they can do it above the table with...
But what if some of them don't have rich companies? What if they just make good investments? What if they got rich off investments because they went to Marquette and got a good education?
Here, you Marquette grad who owns a company. Here's $500,000. Hand it to Tyler.
Okay, there. That's better.
That's still legit.
Okay, that's true. Or they could just stick the money in the Marquette NIL collective.
Exactly.
It's a good idea. And then maybe Oso will come back too. Maybe he'll play better next year than he is tonight because he's playing like absolute garbage tonight. Oh, and now Purdue's up 7 on the Zags. Can they respond? They get the call. Okay, that's good. Let's go Zags. Jesuits.
I feel like
Jesuits.
And we discussed this earlier tonight before our live. UConn Purdue might be the highest matchup in terms of getting eyeballs to watch in the beginning. because it's the most recognizable player in college basketball right now versus the defending champion.
We're back.
But it's going to be some bad basketball.
It's not going to be bad basketball, but it's just like too
boring basketball.
Yes, it's too it's not
open three. Oh, blocked. There you go.
Defense get tough.
All right, 7:30 left. They're down 11.
Kolak trying to lead the comeback. Beautiful pass. Also get it.
Yes! There you go.
Also and one again. I
can cut it to 8 with 7:26 left.
And the Marquette faithful not giving up yet. Oh.
And he had to reverse that because he had a triple team coming. And he had to get it quick.
Over DRN Burns. Also at the line. Can he finally drain a second, maybe?
We can. It's just a matter of doing it.
Got it. And it is now an 8-point game with 7:25. The freshmen and the rest of the bench on their feet.
Energy.
And NC State fans looking slowly getting up compared to the Marquette fans who rose immediately. DJ Horn.
Oh, they're up on the NC State side. I see it.
Yeah, now they are. Took them a minute. DJ Horn has it. He wants something. Late in the shot clock.
Shot block. He gets it back.
5 seconds. Diarra
open three. Wide open.
Miss.
Online, but he missed.
Rebound, Stevie Mitchell. Brewers
right.
1-3-1 against the Mets. Jackson Churio, first MLB hit. RBI, stolen base. Great day for him.
Christian Yelich-Homer.
Yes. And Abner Uribe save as well. Ross, he wanted the 3. Right. Go Oso. Oh, or Mitchell. Get it to someone. Oh, he wants to do a DIY. No DIY. Ross,
please.
So good. Get the rebound.
Off Marquette.
Oh, that was. We could taste it right there on that play. We could taste some second chance points and just couldn't quite get it.
Goodness.
6:30 to go.
Please.
Is it Mission Impossible?
Dum 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 dum.
Defense. Please step up and stop them from scoring. Burns. No more Sal. Don't let him shoot a 3. Thank you. They get it.
The man, okay. Big man can pass.
Yes, he can. They almost double teamed Horn there, but Joplin gets back on.
There you go.
But a foul. Oh, and it was late in the clock. Oh, that's a heartbreaking foul. UNC will head to the line for a 1-and-1. Gotta hope for a miss here. As Cam Jones is in the game for Chase Ross. So Marquette going with their 5 best players, not the 5 best who play tonight, but their 5 best players for the last, at least down to the under 4 timeout. It's going to be DJ Horn at the line for a 1-and-1. This year, he is shooting 81% from the line. Horn, the first. Missed.
All right.
Rebound, Oso Ighodaro.
6-minute mark.
I really didn't think he was going to miss that. And now Kolak. Oh, Jones. 3.
Open 3.
In and out. Unlucky. He was that
all
close.
Night, all night.
I mean, that's the second time in a row that it went in and out. And now Marquette has to play lockdown D with 5:38 to go. Marquette is 3 for 24 from 3 today.
Your season's at stake, guys. Your season's
Burns
at stake.
Struggling. Almost a turnover, but Diarra gets it to go. 10-point game, 5:26 to go. Marquette needs a miracle.
Oh, come on. Please. Oh, come. Yeah, that's just great defense.
And Marquette needs something to give some energy.
Somebody get open. Do something. Somebody make a play.
And Kolak loses it, but a foul. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Marquette.
Somebody make a play.
I think a 1-and-1. It's either or it's a kickball. I don't know which. I think it's a 1-and-1 though. And if Joplin gets that tip,
oh man,
we're still talking about an 8-point game here, which feels much more in reach. Purdue for a 10-point lead. They missed that. Rebound Gonzaga, by the way. Kolak at the line for a 1-and-1.
Please.
To possibly this could be This could be the last shot he ever puts up in a Marquette uniform.
There's still 5 minutes left.
Yeah, but still, you never know. Gets it. That's sad to think that this could be his last game.
Well, they can do something about that.
Kolak for the second. It's up, and it is good. 8-point game.
5 minutes.
And now the Marquette fans are standing up.
And it's required. Every possession, you got to make stops now.
Yup.
Every possession.
Horn with Marquette's best defender on him. They're trapping Morsal, and he's out. Did they call foul? That's out of bounds, man.
I think they called the timeout.
Okay. Smart timeout there by NC State. But Marquette playing relentless defense down the stretch here. Oh, yeah, Cody. Reese Hoskins went wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 to Jeff McNeil, who's acting like an absolute crybaby over an unintentional slide past second base by Reese Hoskins. Dallas, Texas. Deep in the heart of Texas. If we lose this game, I never want to play an NCAA tournament game in Texas again. Never. Because we'd be 0-2 under Shaka Smart.
Just remember, AT&T Stadium is Lambeau South. They have never lost there.
I'm talking about Marquette.
I'm just saying Wisconsin sports team in general.
I'm talking about Marquette.
I understand.
I don't care about the Packers right now. I'm not worried about the Packers. They're going to win the Super Bowl next year. Jordan Love's going to be the MVP. Everything's going to be good. No, the Packers actually...
I'm not ready to call them Super Bowl champions yet, but they will be in the mix. And by the way, they apparently, according to Mark Murphy, are still in the Sao Paulo, Brazil sweepstakes for getting the game down there against the Eagles.
Will saying that he enjoys watching Cowboys fans crying to the Dallas theme song. I've seen those videos before.
Oh, man.
Stephen A. Smith loves cowboy tears.
Oh, my gosh, he does. Oh, my gosh, he does. It's bad.
Our team has created a lot of cowboy tears.
Yes, gladly.
As we see Joel Embiid in the barbershop.
There are some good sports-loving barbershops in Philly.
Very true, Hodag.
What do you got?
One difference between Love and Rodgers is that Love won his first playoff game. Also,
Rodgers had one bad play in his first playoff game. Otherwise, he played lights out.
Austin, they have a lot of fans. You just can't see them on the camera. That's what.
Yeah, because they're behind the CBS camera pretty much, or like they're really not in the plain view.
Shout out to
the CBS camera.
Shout out though to the way they set up the tickets for the tourney so that the two fan bases aren't next to each other, because that feels not great.
Yeah.
Now, an exception to that may be if like Marquette and Wisconsin were playing back-to-back games and they had them on the same side.
Yeah.
That scares me, having Marquette Wisconsin fans, because some of them hate each other.
But you tend to find more often when it comes tournament time, they actually root for each other.
Yeah, I mean, I root for Wisconsin.
That's one of the big reasons why Marquette had a fan advantage in 2003 when they played number 1 ranked Kentucky and boat raced.
True. I will say, though, another example of that is WVU and Marshall had back-to-back games in the same city a couple years ago.
That's right.
And the fans rooted for each other.
Yeah. Exactly.
Shootout in the desert for Rodgers. Okay,
that was 2009, like I was saying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was Jimmy V running around the court finding somebody to hug when they beat 5 slam pajama. Okay,
Horn with the ball, 4:42 to go.
3, 2, 1.
Deflection, NC State ball.
They'll have it with like a second to shoot. Because it went out of bounds just before the shot clock went out.
Yeah, it'll be under a second. Let's see what they're going to call this here. Shot clock violation or...
No, it's going to go to NC State.
Okay, they're going to go to the scores table, take a look at the time.
Figure out the time, yeah.
Marquette will head to the bench for a quick discussion. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, they could have. They could have gotten Iguodala for an off-the-ball foul, too, on the drive.
They could have. Let's see. What do we got? I've got a
1.3.
Yeah, I've got 1.3, 1.4. Let's see what they put on the clock. 0.5 on the clock.
That's not too generous.
Okay. So, yeah, being very not generous to the Wolfpack. So, here we go. They get torn. Quick shot. Rebound.
Please.
And
it goes to the good guys. Okay. Good.
I think so. I don't know what they were calling there, but I guess shot clock violation. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it never hit the rim.
Yeah, that's why. Because Jones was like, okay. And yeah, the refs just looked at that. They're looking at it now. Okay.
Now, you're correct, Will Indy, that they need to stop second-guessing themselves, but more importantly, they need to hit their shots.
Yeah. Oh, so they gave it to NC State, but that's going to be overturned. But Marquette's going to use this as an opportunity to draw up some plays, as I think they know that it's their ball. Brewers tomorrow.
Yeah, the clock never moved. But also, it never hit the rim. So it's going to be Marquette ball.
Let's see what the call is. I don't know who's starting tomorrow. I'd have to look at the matchup, Cody. I would have to look at the matchup. So they're going to place the ball on this end of the floor, and it's going to be
Marquette's ball.
Stevie Mitchell specifically to inbound. So good call there by the refs.
Yep.
11 of you in here.
Angel Hernandez not calling tonight's game.
Whoa. Okay, Tyler Kolak with the ball. He gets it to Jones.
All right.
Come on, Tyler.
All right.
Oh, beautiful pass.
Well, it doesn't matter if they don't hit the shot.
Get that.
There you go.
Yes!
There you go. 6-point game. 4:16 left.
Okay.
Oh.
Austin, this might be the type of game that Marquette gets another wake-up call. If they can survive, it's going to be another wake-up call like the Western Kentucky game
They
was.
can't. No, they got to play 40 minutes of great basketball to win in a matchup like that. They're just not doing that.
And no off-the-ball foul, and they get a 3. That's a terrible call by the refs. They missed a blatant of absolute. Like, that's just. What kind of call is that? Stevie Mitchell ran into or he didn't run into him, but like the NC State guy.
Oh, beautiful pass! And the foul. 3-point play possibility.
Let's go.
You just made up for the fact that Angel Hernandez, you stink, and I don't like you. I like all of you watching.
Yes. Unless Angel Hernandez is watching, then we have a problem. You just lost 11 viewers by, or not 11, 7 viewers by 4 viewers. Sorry, I can't do math.
No, they're coming back.
Okay, good. I can't do math. Sorry, I can't do math when I'm watching basketball.
We're watching video of Caitlin Clark, who's been invited to the U.S. Olympic training camp,
and to get $5 million to play in the Big 3 league.
Ooh, that's a question. Do you take the $5 million or do you play in the Olympics? I think you play in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Because I think you're going to get much more exposure, which is going to lead to a lot more.
Who's she going to get exposure from? Everyone knows her.
Oh, the Olympics is international.
Yeah, okay, well, that's true. But, like, are there any real international, like, I feel like women's basketball isn't a huge thing internationally. I feel like that's a U.S. thing.
It's bigger than you might think when there are countries in Europe that actually pay their players more than the WNBA plays theirs.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Russia.
I was about to say Russia. I know that.
Italy, Spain.
Yeah.
They pay their players really well.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I could see interest in women's basketball making her an international star, especially if she is a leader on that U.S. Olympic team.
Did you hear who's going to be leading the U.S. men's 3v3 team?
I should know this.
Jimmy Fredette.
That's right.
Leading the 3-on-3 team for the U.S. men this summer in the games in Paris.
Man.
Paris français. Oui. Baguette.
Champs-Élysées. Crêpes Suzette. All the weird French food words. And yes, I recently watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail. and all the French Tawner quotes.
Okay. When do you have time to watch that?
It's like when I'm waking up or something like that.
Okay.
Or like when I'm taking a nap and falling asleep. I don't really have a whole lot of time.
Yeah.
But
Mark Few, look at Mark Few. He's like, how? That's what I'm wondering is how Marquette's losing this game.
What I love are the times when we're watching it silently, and we can do like a bad lip reading and stuff like that. That's where you put in like the silly movie quotes, like from.
Look at Shaq. Shaq's a great, doing
Yeah,
a great job on before.
And Eli Manning
with Mello. This is a funny commercial.
Nice.
And it's someone handing him Corona after Eli Manning just said he doesn't like Corona. and then they're like, Mr. Manning, here's your Corona. And he's like, no, that's not mine. That's not mine. They're like, yes, it is.
Sometimes just because someone says they don't like a certain beer, I'm going to buy that beer for them. And it's free. It's free for them.
3:39 to go.
7-point game. They've got a lot of work to do. Oh my gosh.
Am I wrong?
That would be like a penalty in the NFL.
That's what I'm saying. You can't tell me that's not like this should be if Jones nails this, it'll be a 6-point game. It should be like a 3-point game.
Yeah.
If like you sorry.
I'm not going to blame the refs for how bad Marquette's been playing tonight.
Yeah. But that call would have made it a 3-point game.
Could have made a difference, yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Horn, he just wants
good energy.
Ball movement is
good
insane.
Energy by NC State here. Marquette's trying, though. They're trying to stay with it. Contested 3 in and out.
Let's go. Let's go. We are Marquette. We are Marquette. Oh, so.
Please. Oh,
good
no
rebound,
good there. Oh, beautiful rebound. Thank you.
Kolek.
Oh,
gets the call.
No, he didn't.
Possession arrow. Marquette.
Yeah.
And Marquette is in the double bonus now. Every foul, obviously except for an and-1, will result in 2 free throw attempts for the Golden Eagles. That could be key in this last 2:54. If NC State makes a foul, we've seen them foul in bad spots before. And now Tyler Kolek will inbound.
Jackson Johnson, we love half of your
I don't love this.
Team choices.
Kolek. Oh, beautiful pass.
Nah, not really.
Jones.
Nope. I didn't think so. Oh! Oh, so!
That's what I've been saying all game. Ruining his
Just
NBA.
grab the ball with your hands.
His NBA draft stock has gone like this today.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, it went off his face.
Yeah.
It was just okay. That I don't blame him as much for, but it's just bad luck.
Oh, day.
Nice. Nice.
I'll just say I don't like Bud Light, and I'll turn down a free one.
Nice.
Morsell is going to drive. Gets the call. No, doesn't get the call. Okay,
8-point game, 2:17 left. You
it.
better hit a shot here or it's over.
Yup. Feels very reminiscent of the Michigan State game right now. Joplin
contested 3.
No good, and that's going to be your game, folks. 2 minutes to go. And now NC State's just going to run.
Marquette, thank you for this. Oh, steal. Nope, foul.
Nope.
Thank you for the season, Marquette.
No.
Thank you.
It's a terrible way to end.
I know.
It's a failure. It's a failure. This is a failure of a year. But the first 27 wins, great. But if you don't get it done in March, that's what matters.
I'm taking the attitude of they gave us some great memories.
They did, but like last year, I feel like I had better memories than this year. Last year
they won a conference tournament.
Yeah, we like. NC State ball, NC State possession arrow.
NC State 8-point lead, minute 50 left.
Yeah. and Purdue is pulling away against. They're up 14 on the Zags, so looks like it's gonna be Purdue and NC State both advancing in this early slot here. As I guess an Iguodala nosebleed there led to some blood on
cleanup
the floor.
work.
And that's a Marquette assistant there.
Yes, doing the foot towel.
Yeah. And yeah, that's a very bloody nose.
Yep. Yeah, they got to clean the blood stains off.
Yeah, Hodag, at least I have some jet lag to watch on Wednesday, but I have to wait a lot.
Wisconsin didn't win the Big Ten. They got to the tournament final.
Wisconsin, like I'm not a big Wisconsin fan. Like
I don't know.
It in March if they do well in the NCAA tournament, okay, like I'll root for them then. But like regular season, I care less about Wisconsin. If they win, great. If they lose, that sucks to be them.
And I see your point, Hummus Hero. But if you don't play like the best team, you're not the best team. The best teams play like it.
Well, the Marquette's a better team.
No, they're not. They're the more talented team. The better team gets it done.
That's true.
The better team is the team that performs better when it matters.
I mean, but Marquette has more wins on the season. Like Marquette, even after this game, Marquette's going to have a better season. Like,
no, because NC State will get to the Elite Eight.
No, I mean win wise is what I mean. Like, yes,
total wins. I see your point, but
I do get what you're saying though. So NC State with the ball, yeah, Anthony, but this is about over. So, yeah, you're lost. O'Connell 3 drains it.
Dagger.
Marquette's season is 90 seconds away from ending as they are down 11, playing the Rise NBA draft stock for some of them. Kolek will go to the line for 2. Can cut it to a 9-point game, I guess, or maybe it was a timeout call. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely see the argument for Kolek to stay if he can get that NIL money.
He's not going to. He's gone, and Iguodala's gone. Jones might be gone. If Kolek had a bad performance in this game, then he would
10-point game.
He would stay, I think. But because he had such a good performance, gonna go out personally on a good note.
We'll see.
Chase Ross, the Dallas kid, will sub in for Cam Jones. And that is when Marquette, you can see that Shaka Smart really knows this thing's over. Is when they saw. Now, don't get me wrong, Chase Ross is a great player, but Kolek, and this is probably his last shot in a Marquette uniform, and he misses it.
Tipped.
And it is Marquette ball.
Yeah.
10-point game, 1:21 to go. Yeah, the effort's there.
Too little, too late, but they're trying. Kudos to the dude in the purple suit.
Yeah.
Behind Shaka.
No, that's off of Marquette.
Yeah.
Should be NC State ball.
Let's see.
C. Joplin. Oh, no, that's off NC State.
Yeah, off NC State's hand. Yeah. Left hand.
O'Connell there touched it at the end, so now I know why they made that call. The call doesn't matter at this point, really. It's not going to make much of a difference.
Right. You see the Dallas Stars retired jersey numbers over the ref's head.
Yep.
Since Dallas stole the North Stars from Minnesota.
Why are they so long to look at this? It's like they made the right call. I don't know why they're going over this so long. Yeah.
That's Purdue doing Purdue things.
Purdue came out of nowhere. Maybe they're looking at game clock here. I don't know what they're looking at.
I wouldn't say stealing Marquette's hearts. I'd say more pulling,
them.
like not just breaking them, but like literally grabbing them through their chest and pulling them out.
Yeah.
Just bad. And there's Marquette Sports Information Director in the blue glasses, Scott Kuykendall, #emotional. Rebound.
Jones back in the
Must
game.
need the three.
Gets
Finally. Too late. Too little too late. 7-point game. Golf
Timeout,
clap.
Marquette. Yeah, I'll give him a golf clap. Marquette's trying to draw up a miracle, but they're not going to be able to do it. Kolak adds
He could have gotten called for a travel.
Kolak adds to his assist number, second all-time for Marquette. Broke the single-game assist record with 18. You know it sucks. So you know what really sucks
Besides the score,
is that Tyler Kolak is not gonna. His name isn't gonna go up into the banners, and he's had such a great career here that it feels like he's played well enough that his name should, but his team didn't do well enough. He's done his job. He's done his job. Team hasn't.
I wouldn't put him in the category like a George Thompson or a Dean Memminger.
If they made it to the Final Four,
maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Is like,
yeah,
you have to have someone from the Final Four team, and it's Tyler Kolak because he's really good.
Milwaukee's best, the beer that's literally called Milwaukee's best. That's something that the company's copyright owns, and that no one else has the
deflection didn't work. Good
that no one has the right, unfortunately, to try and change that. It is not the best we have. Trust me. I don't think I've ever drinking Milwaukee's best in my life.
They get into the
easy
deflection, but
foul.
54.9 seconds away from Marquette season ending.
That's why I'm a fan of Miller, the champagne of bottled beers.
6:36. 6 minutes 36.
Yeah,
seconds.
Joplin sat on his shoulder.
Yeah, 6 minutes 36 seconds away from Gonzaga's season ending. It would look like greatest compliment Will can pay NC State is I think every great Big East team has an inexplicable NCAA tournament loss to them in their history. UConn.
All right.
Did they lose to them?
I think so.
Marquette, Villanova, did they?
I'd have to look.
Okay. Diarra for the second here as he made the first to make it a 9-point game with 54.9 to go.
Folks, NC State can ball.
Made it. And if you thought the game wasn't over, it now is with 50 to go.
Yeah.
Essentially, not officially. And Jones 1 of 3, but Mitchell shoots it, and Stephen Mitchell from 3 is not a good idea.
NC State, I'd tip my hat and call you daddy. At least for tonight. Congratulations. The fact that Marquette couldn't shoot tonight is why you're going.
Good question.
I forget the name of the brewery, but I know what brewery the apparatus that they used in the show it is now located at. Lakefront Brewery. Great cheese curds, great beer.
Great cheese curds, yes. The fact that Marquette lost this. Everyone expected Marquette to win this game by double digits. When NCAA experts were saying what the best game was going to be, they said this game was going to be the worst of them all.
And it is for the wrong reason.
In the sense of what they meant was in the sense of Marquette just being a much better team.
Yeah.
Coming into this. Let me finish. Gotta. DJ Horn. 29.4. Makes it 10-point game.
Is my sad face working?
No. If anything,
it makes your mommy laugh.
If anything, it's making it worse.
It makes your mommy laugh, so I figured I'd try.
It's making my life more depressing, if anything. DJ Horn subs out. This is going to be the last possession of Marquette's here. Wolfpack faithful are ecstatic. Marquette faithful, not so much. Kolak, last time handling the ball.
That's why I shot the 3. Nope.
They get it to Jones. He gets a bucket. He'll be back next year, hopefully. as one of the guardians of this program. Call out
Foul.
fouls with 18.1 to go.
Well, oh man,
Well, I don't have much of a choice.
we're
I don't have
live.
much of a choice.
He's walked out of really sad game situations before.
Like what?
Game 7 of the NLCS
In
last year.
I didn't walk out. I said we should leave because Jake Cave was up. You knew as well as I did that Jake Cave was going to strike out.
No, I didn't.
Like,
You never give up. You never give up.
Jake Cave is a different story.
Baseball is different because there's no time clock.
True. But
There's always a chance.
Jake Cave is a lot different. Kolak, that was his last shot, and he missed it. And the Wolfpack move on. Marquette season is over.
Congratulations, NC State.
Congrats,
You played
NC
better.
State.
You shot better. To quote Larry Bird, if you put the ball in the hole more than the other teams put the ball in the hole, you're going to win.
Yep.
And that's what the NC State did.
Disappointing season for Marquette. They got swept by UConn. They lost a game to Creighton. They lost a whole bunch of Big East games they shouldn't have. Lost to Purdue. I would say that this was a disappointment of a season compared to what it should have been.
Agreed.
The goal was to win in Phoenix. They didn't even get there. Marquette season is over. We will see you next weekend. Have a better night than us. See ya.